We gonna ride tonight.
Okay, 10 4. I don't have a number. So.
Come here, lady.
Hello, my name is Freeman Soldier. I am West Coast police officer. I don't have a badge number right now. All right, 10 4. RP 4. You said 14 or 13? That's like a non-faction, pretty much. It's like do a faction, non like role play. You gotta stick with your role play because it's very important. If you don't stick with your role play, you can get really seriously in trouble. Like for instance, it's like you can't pretty much try to I'm trying to think of how you say it in a certain way. Like you can't bribes, you can't take that, you can't do none of that. You like it's like a scenario where is you try to kidnap somebody. In our factions, we cannot just kill somebody randomly for no reason. That's LRP. That's what this RP 13 pretty much basically is. This revolves around that. Executions and all that. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, if well, I don't think you can. Like, if you're in the green zone, you can't fire it. I mean, if you're out there in out in outside of green zone, I think that's the only time where you can fire. If you get fire at, that's the only time you should be firing. I do believe. Thank you. A taser. If I'm not mistaken. That is number 6. Punishment is like what is like one recommend for it. Say it's like is a non-observant, non-subordinate, non-following orders from a superiors in ranking. That's obvious. That's obvious. That's straight up no. That's a no no. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't thought I had pushed my mic on there. That would be number 10. No, no use in personal vehicles to do police job. Its punishment is one reprimand. To be honest, I don't. I mean, well, I'm gonna be honestly with that. I don't see where there's really should be a problem with it. Like if you just imagine you just well, technically no. I mean, I think you use your own personal car, but you gotta do
This
it's
boy
like
going?
what is that? Hold on, look at my macro.
Where are
I'm
you
not really
going?
familiar with that macro.
Somebody
What
grabbing
is
his
that?
attention.
That's what is that? Can't remember what that. What is that? I think that's a 10-7, I do believe. You take a 10-7, go off, then use your personal car to go out, do your personal business. Once your business, once you're done with business, you're supposed to come back. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but you cause yeah, I'm seeing that now. I was gonna say yeah, it is because back when I was like a long time ago, when I was there, we used to do that. Like said, like then I was like, wait a minute, the rules might change. I'm gonna say no to that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you fucking bitch!
Larry, Larry,
What's going on?
when I'm uh when I'm talking to you, Larry, do not walk away. Please
I
don't do that.
apologize. I'm sorry. I thought we were done.
No, we was not done. You don't walk away when I'm still talking to you. That's disrespectful.
I apologize. Why?
What? When he just said what he said? No, he was talking to a medic down there, but still, whether it was me or not, he's not allowed to talk like that. So I'm grabbing him because Wayne, he was out. He remind you, he unbadged. We was me and my girl. We was in Venus, and he was pulling us over like dead ass, pulling us over. I got it on body cam. He was pulling us over. He stepped out the car and was, "Let me get your passport." What the fuck? And then we stepped out the car. We didn't get him no passport. We stepped out the car to show him that we officers, and he owed my bag. Then he got a medic in the back seat with him. Like, what are you doing? And now I'm talking to him, and he run from up here and go to floor one when I'm talking to him, and I'm telling him to come back and all. He just kept running. Now I had to cuff him and bring him up here. I'm not even gonna lie, Larry. You may be fired in the morning. Well, actually, tonight you you are unbadge officer. You down on floor one with a bunch of civilians and one medic, and then you got some ex-PD officers that's in a jail cell seeing you down there, and then look how you talking to her. The
She
language.
said she said that she's a doctor, not a medic. Yeah.
Larry, I'm finna let you know, Larry. I'm finna send this BC of you using that type of language. I'm sending that BC to Chief and the BC when you was trying to pull us over.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pull y'all over. Y'all were just driving crazy, and I thought I was allowed to do that.
You ask him to take him in the other room with the which says like the pro. Like,
She said she's supposed to send me the screenshot. So once she sent the screenshot, I send that to you, Titan.
Oh,
I
there
Um,
you
I want to be
go.
that
okay.
person,
Larry,
you know what I'm
Larry,
saying?
1 second, Larry.
Oof,
So what I want you to do tonight, Larry,
I can hear nobody.
I want you to hit a 10-7 out of service and come back on the game tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine. Can you show me that video or picture by chance that she apparently has?
For because I don't know, I forgot what you just said, what you just asked me of. No. That will be PD8 using company vehicles for personal reasons, which is number 8. That's one reprimand for that. I'm not gonna look. I don't. Well, as for unbadge, as we I mentioned, we going on 10-12 for a ride along. Our job is to observe everything much as we can. If you see a civilian trying to talk to us, we do not say nothing. Don't say nothing. But I want to throw a macro out there. I want to talk to the chief about this to make sure they understand, especially for the game members. And this macro I want to have on there to makes more sense. As hey, he's like, hey, I'm an unbadged officer. I am unarmed. Please do not shoot me. I cannot do nothing at this time. How may I assist you? You know, so they realize, hey, you're unbadged. You have no weapons. You cannot defend yourself. I'm trying to think how I want to do it. I maybe it's this one. Am I gonna go with? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna go with this one. I think it's more important than anything. It's this one respect added. It's number 9. Disrespect attitude towards colleagues and civilians. By that, disrespect anything is considered rudeness, insults, or manifest or is intolerant behavior, which is that one, which is also recommend or one recommend for that. Oh yeah, that I'm familiar with that. I know that too, but it's like I didn't say that because I already knew that type of thing. Because I know because I'm as a badge. Badge. We need to have our body cams on. That's the first thing you always want to have body cams. Make sure we always have our using our macros. That's for do that and try to talk to them calmly. You want to make sure to calm, understand why we're going by them with a crime they commit. Like, hey, you commit this, sir. You could imagine they're getting all aggressive. Hold up, what is that? Oh, radio check. There we go. Put my tank up in there. When we come up red, my quote is always my quote. If we have my quote, it's called "Stay vigilant, always be aware of your surroundings, and always have each other, your partner, whoever you're with, have their back at all times." Does I have no idea on that one. To be honest, I'm assuming you must get some media rest per week. Oh, I don't see that nowhere in mine. Stuff you gave me, there was none of that. You say, okay, PD4, disrespect attitude towards your colleagues and civilians. It's a PD4. Because if you can't, well, me, be honest, guess my opinion, if you can't have no respect towards your colleagues or anything, then to be honest, you're just a scum. You don't even need to be here. Like you need to go elsewhere. Like this is not tolerant. This is a respect community. We need to show everyone like, hey, we're not bad people. We can be very respectful towards everybody. So we don't get shot at. That type of thing. The PD10. Using a person's vehicles to do police job, which that's the question you asked me about. Like, we're not allowed to do that. Use our personal. Oh, sorry, that's a burp. Well, we're not supposed to use that. So if people see us, well, imagine we have our personal cars. It's tinted. People can't see us, and they can't see us. We can run them over, get away with it. People don't know who it is or anything. Imagine there's people out there that they don't know we're police officers. Yeah, we just ran them over. Come on, get away with it, or something like that. That's what I think is very important. Like use your personal vehicle. We must get into a police officer because it's not tinted, and you can literally see who's in the car. Well, sir, like I said, I used to be XP PD a long time ago, and I'm back in action. You know why I quit a long time ago for, right? You know why I quit a long time ago for? Well, you see, we had our chief. We're having a party out there. You know, people are tasing. And I got points almost done. Like stop, stop, stop. People want to stop tasing. So I ran out, had to fill my health up, and one of the higher ups, I think it's like a general or something, comes, not one of the major generals, comes out and literally just guns my ass straight down to dead for no reason. So I talked to the chief of like what? What are you gonna do about it? Like, are you serious? You're not gonna do about that? Like I said, okay, fuck you. I'm done. I want tired, so I got retired and I left that bitch. Yeah,